Alright, Misfits, London Dungeon. One of the cooler Misfits riffs, I think. Really fun to play. Standard tuning here, of course. And we're just going to go between these E and A strings. We're going to hit the open E. Okay. And then we go 2 on the A, back to 3 on the E. Okay, that's first measure. Alright, last measure. Go open A. Okay, then we go 3 on the E, 2, and then we just repeat the whole thing over again. Okay, so that was... Now we start over. Okay, get it up to tempo. Piece of cake. All right, verse section. Just start it with a big kind of E minor chord here. Just okay, let that just ring for one measure. And then the second measure, we split it up into 2 chords. We start with just the A5. And then second half of the last measure, just do a G5 here, 3rd fret of the E. Put that together, and we just repeat this through the verse. Okay. All right, now we get to the chorus, and as far as I can tell, there's 2 different guitars going on here. The first one's just kind of doing the straight up chords with a little bit of embellishment going on here. So it'll just kick off with a big F chord. All right, and this will last a couple measures. Okay, and then we go back to our E minor chord, and for one measure we can hold this E minor. Okay, but the first time we go through this chorus pattern, we add this this little bend thing that goes on here in the second measure of our E minor section. All right, so basically we're just going to bend at the 2nd fret of the G here and then hit the open B under it, so we get that unison bend, you know. All right, and we're just going to want to do kind of 2 quick bends on it and then release it and then come off to open. Something like that. Okay, and in the song, they only do that the first time through. I mean, if you want to put it in every time, it's up to you. Whatever you think sounds cool. So just put that first bit together, because we're going to go through the F and the E minor twice. Okay, and after we get through those 2 chords twice, then we get back to our F for a couple measures. But now we bring it up to a G chord. So just take where our F was, up 2 frets, and let that go for 2 measures. Okay, and then we would get back into our main riff. All right, and as far as that second guitar going on throughout the chorus, it's just doing these kind of cool, like slide up and down, kind of back and forth little bits. And as far as for when we're going with our F to E minor section, firstly, we're going to go 3rd fret of the A here, and we're going to slide it up to 8. Okay, then back down to 3, up to 8, then back down to 3. And then finish it off by sliding up to 7. Okay, so it sounds something like, do it slowly here. Okay, so 3 up to 8, back down to 3, back up to 8, back down to 3, and then up to 7. All right, and we'll do that twice. And then once we get to our F to G, wrapping up that chorus. We'll go through the 3 to 8, back to 3, up to 8 to 3. Okay, so essentially just do that thing one more time. But once we get back to that 3, the last time, instead of coming up to that 7, we're going to, because now it's going to kick into that G chord. So now we're going to shift up a little bit. So we'll go from that 3 we left off to, but now we come all the way up to 10 on the A. And then go from 10 to 5, back up to 10, down to 5. Okay, so kind of a funny little switching of gears here. So, all right. So you just put that whole section together. All right, pretty cool little section for you. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.